everybody. Welcome to another 10 Reasons Why Show podcast. I am Scott Tomaso. That's Sam Labrati. This is Sema Batuk, and that is Chad Tomaso.
Hello.
You met him probably in the last episode if you checked us out. Actually, you can check out all of our episodes, which we don't really say very often anymore.
That's right. Check them out.
You can go to 10reasonswhyshow.com or come to our YouTube page. It's just 10 Reasons Why Show. Just do a search and you'll find us. But today we have a very important topic, I think, that everybody really needs to know, especially the women out there.
Yeah. Something that's close to my heart and my groin.
Chad is specifically on this show to talk about this topic. Chad, do you want to give it to us?
Wow, that was...
Well, that's true. Go ahead.
I'm just very agitated right now. That's all I can say.
Why are you agitated?
Am I sitting too close?
No, I do think I'm on a cycle right now.
What
So you're
kind
on
of
a cycle?
cycle? Go ahead.
I have an overload of testosterone coursing through my body.
Really?
So you need to explain what we mean by that. Because
What do you mean by that? Testosterone?
Well, I mean, it's always been kind of this long-standing fact that women are the only ones that have this monthly cycle that makes them emotionally
Crazy.
different.
Crazy?
They're different
Go
than
ahead.
their normal selves.
Crazy?
Go ahead.
And I think men have always known that perhaps
crazy.
there is something going on in the male body as well.
Amen.
Amen.
It's called being horny.
It means that women can no longer use this excuse.
Yes, because if I'm in a bad mood, I now have an excuse just like they have. And I don't know if that really conflicted what you just said. But seriously.
I think we're all on the same cycle right now. I'm very agitated.
Yeah.
I gotta go potty.
Sam feels a little bloated today.
Yes, so
So we found an article.
we did
Something that explains.
well, there's a lot of
or
science.
proves.
There's a lot of science behind this now. But
Give
in
us
the-
some information.
What kind of science
in the
behind that?
17th century.
Oh, way back when.
Yes, way back when. There was somebody who
before
actually
MTV?
looked into this, did some studying, and found out that men have a cycle. Bloating, for instance.
Men get bloated?
I'm bloated.
I will argue that because you cannot say that.
Which makes me actually think that I have maybe 4 or 5 cycles
There's
every
no
month.
such thing for men.
Maybe
And
you're just
bloating,
always cycling.
Sema
you need
went
to watch
a-
what you're saying.
Sema went to a
because
women's
that
website.
Yes,
Nope.
it is.
Nope, not for men.
Santorio Sanctorius.
How do you know that he's a man?
He's a sanctimonious mother.
What do you mean?
Question.
He's a
That's where it
man,
came from. That's possibly where it came from. He had actually studied the weight of his body along with his excretions. I don't know what it is to say that out loud.
TMI.
You mean he pooped?
TMI.
I guess. What
Everybody
else do you
poops.
excrete?
He checks his poop.
Everybody poops.
I agree.
But he discovered.
just sounds crazy,
He
actually.
discovered.
I think so too.
He discovered.
Can we
there was-
agree on one thing, that everybody poops?
Everybody poops.
All right, go on.
agree on
And
yeah.
apparently everybody menstruates. Go continue.
Not really. Okay.
Well, he had studied himself first and found out that every month he goes through a cycle where he gains, on average, 2 pounds.
At the same time.
At the same time, same general time, and that he was going through some sort of a cycle. But that was in the 17th century.
So wait, that's
Now,
so every month there's a week that he goes through this cycle.
that's correct.
All right, continue. I'm sorry.
Well, now there's just more science to back that up.
I wanna
Yes,
know-
men actually have an influx of testosterone during the month that makes them change mentally.
So here's what I want to know. How do you know?
Yes.
How do you know that you're going through this cycle?
You're hornier?
Is that right?
I'm agitated.
Is that code for horny?
I mean,
It can be, I
Is
suppose.
there
Yeah.
is there leakage? How do you? I just want to know. How do you know? How do you know you're going through this phase?
What do you
as a
mean
man?
leakage?
I think you feel an emotional change, but the testosterone is something you can measure, right? Scientists
Sure.
can actually tell if you have more testosterone going through your body at a particular period of
So
time.
you should wake up, check your testosterone,
I am going to
No,
clarify
and
something.
and let your significant other know that this may be a bad week.
Wait,
or you can
stop,
just, or you can
stop
skip
the
all that.
presses.
Oh, Sema's
So you say there are studies, there are a bunch of other studies that I'm reading. Oh, remember, you need to be clear about something. Men don't
clear, Sam.
have periods. It's
That
very
is-
clearly
well, that's
written
true.
That's
everywhere.
true. We don't
No,
physically
no.
menstruate.
Then how
You
come they
just
call it
You
menstruation?
just have cycles that are not even close to be compared to women at all in no level. By the way,
That's right. Men
They're
don't
all
go
arguing
psycho
here.
every month.
That's right.
Yes.
Well,
and it says your ministerial, whatever you call it.
Menstrual?
Your
It
minstrel?
comes from if
Your
you
minstrel?
have a partner, like a girlfriend or wife, whatever they are. I think you're affected from them because they get moody.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt
You.
about that.
Question when that happens.
No, that's true because that will affect you.
I don't think anybody.
But you do
all right, not gonna
have
get
your
an argument out of
levels
us.
going up and down, but that doesn't mean that you are having that cycle that women goes
Right, but
through.
there is a chemical that apparently Chad was just saying that we go through it. It's a natural thing that we go through.
What do they call the monthly? Another name for the
Menstruating.
monthly females
Menstruating.
It's menstruating.
Periods.
periods, but aren't they also called something like a woman's curse, something like that?
Old school.
It should be the men's curse.
I just know that women had
put up with it.
women had
I
to
know.
walk 5 miles away from the village when it
Yeah.
happened.
Well, yeah, you don't want bears coming.
Now you have to go up into a tree.
When Aunt Flo's in town,
Oh yeah, that's what they say.
The ancients were very smart. Women, you must go 5 miles away from the village.
In some
I would say-
religions, when women are menstruating, they must sleep in a different room or bed,
Amen.
and they cannot have sex with their man.
Well, that for good reason.
you know, I think that's
Many
probably
cultures.
good practice. It's good practice.
Well, you shouldn't. It's for health reasons too.
Yeah.
Oh, she's batting her eyes. It's not
right.
good. When she
It is
bats her
health
eyes.
reasons.
That's why they have
We're not
men's
supposed
clubs.
me.
Well, it's health reasons for women especially.
So I want to know, Summer, do you feel threatened that men have this now?
You don't have it. You
built-in
just want to
cycle?
have one. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's all I want
I
is
don't
that.
want it.
Like,
It's-
No,
Everybody,
you do.
I'm getting
you
a little
do.
antsy.
You do.
Calm down.
Oh, you don't want to
starting
mess
to
with mine.
by the way, starting with the age of 25, men's testosterone levels start dropping and continues to drop throughout their life.
That's true.
That's correct.
That's why when you're in your 40s, you should start testosterone therapy. It really
And
makes a
then you're
difference.
depressed.
No,
That's
you're not
probably
depressed.
true.
No, depressed. That's what I mean. If you don't do it, you go into
How do
that
you,
cycle.
how do you do testosterone therapy? You just go into the bathroom for a little while and
Yeah, something
the
like
magazine.
that. Well, if you use...
Do you read Men's Health for a long time?
No, it comes in a little creamy gel, and then you just...
Whoa.
Lotion.
You basically, it looks like lotion, and it feels like lotion. And you just rub it on your nether regions.
Are you being serious?
I'm
Well,
talking from experience,
All
man.
right. Well, here I got.
Let me tell you, it does wonders for your sex life.
You know, it'd be
Sorry.
Today, I'm very happy I am on the other side of the table.
all the guests have to sit next to Sam.
Hey, but it's good
Oh,
to
look
know.
at the clock.
Like
Time
Sam,
is it?
that was a good point. It's
So
good
wait.
to know.
So
know.
do you think there is such a thing as man-straighting?
Why don't you
No.
believe it? I don't get it.
I didn't
I'm
say I
gonna
didn't
get-
believe it. It's not the same. You're trying to compare it in
No.
something that you guys don't have it really.
No, it's.
I'm not saying it's as
He's
bad.
not saying he's.
What is he
blood or
saying?
something.
Is the question.
No. He wants to.
well, no.
No.
He wants to piss blood.
You've got the next
do not.
minute to wrap this up. So go ahead.
It's nasty. Okay.
All right,
Man-straighting is real.
Yes.
Chad,
it
why
is.
is menstruating real? You have a minute. Go.
Chad, wrap it up.
1, because I'm agitated.
2.
That's not a scientific.
I'm starting.
No, it's not
I'm starting
exactly.
to itch.
You're starting to itch.
That's not good.
Is that an itch that needs scratching?
Sam's got some lotion he can give you.
I can hook you up, bro.
Okay, this episode is kind of shady, man.
No, it's not. Actually, I want to hear from the fans.
I want to hear
Yes.
from the female fans.
I want to hear from all the fans. All of them.
No, anybody wants to meet me at the
If any of you guys out there feel
Lowe's
like
Hotel.
you're man-straighting,
Hollywood, California.
let Sam know. He can help you out. He's got some lotion. He'll help you out with that stuff. All right, that's our show. For Sam Lebroni, Chad Tommaso, Son Batuk, I'm Scott Tommaso. We'll see you next time on 10 Reasons Why Show. And man-straighting is real. It's real. Click.